Hi, this is Todd, and welcome to the Thrive Singles Podcast. Whether you're single again or still single, stop hating being single and learn to thrive. And welcome back to the Thrive Singles Podcast from Thrive Singles blog at thrivesingles.com. Thank you so much. Did I mention Thrive Singles enough in the welcome? Okay, yeah, I think I did. So thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Want to help another single you know thrive? Share the podcast or the blog with them. They can access the blog at thrivesingles.com, and each post has a link to the podcast. Or they can use whatever podcast player they prefer, iTunes, Stitcher, Blueberry, SoundCloud. In fact, you can usually catch it a few hours early each Friday on SoundCloud. Right now, I'm releasing the blog and podcast about 6:30 on Friday nights, but you can usually catch it a little earlier on SoundCloud or on YouTube, too. Now, we don't have a lot to our videos on YouTube yet, but if you want to access the podcast early, you can catch it there as well as on SoundCloud. So on to today's topic, helping ourselves by helping others. One of the best ways to overcome depression, be more confident, and learn to thrive is to reach out and help other people. We volunteer to help others, but in the process, we end up helping ourselves too. One of the smartest things I did when I ended up divorced was continuing to be a part of my church's music ministry. That gave me a place to belong and something of which I could be a part. And a little later, I started helping with the singles ministry and facilitating divorce care. And as I helped others learn to thrive, I learned to thrive. While I was noodling on what to talk about this week, my first thoughts were to talk about either becoming an attractive person or growing as a person. Those are two of my favorite topics, and two things that are essential to thriving as a single person. But my thoughts kept getting interrupted by hurricanes. Harvey just hit Texas. Irma's now impacting Puerto Rico and could soon impact Florida. And for a while, it looked like it might head toward us here along the Gulf Coast. So suddenly it was obvious. This time of multiple crises isn't a time to think inward. Now is a time to think outward. It's a time to team up and volunteer and do some good. But the remarkable thing is, and this is a scientifically proven fact, as you do good to others, you benefit yourself as well. So in a way, I am talking today about personal growth and being attractive. Because as it turns out, as you help others, you help yourself, and in some very tangible ways. As a single person, loneliness can be one of your biggest issues. Getting involved in a volunteer effort helps you connect with people. The deep fellowship you experience as part of a team focused on a goal increases your sense of belonging and reduces your feelings of isolation. So instead of sitting home alone, get out and help. You might even end up forging deep friendships that last long term. Getting involved brings a sense of camaraderie, belonging, and purpose that improves emotional, spiritual, and physical health. Feeling stressed out, depressed, dealing with chronic pain, helping others has been shown to reduce levels of pain, reduce stress, and reduce depression. It's also been shown to lower blood pressure. All of these things lead to being and feeling healthier. Some of those can work together for a maximum benefit. Reducing stress lowers blood pressure and reduces depression. Less depression leads to feeling less pain, which leads to less depression. It starts to gain momentum and to snowball in a positive cycle of better health. Going out and doing good for others also leads to a sense of accomplishment. That can lead to a more positive outlook. And that brings with it an increased sense of well-being and happiness. It also makes you aware that you have reasons to be thankful. This time, it isn't you needing the help. You're the one giving the help. You have the power to do some good. Now you have the power to do more good for others and for yourself as well. This feeling of power and being in control spills over into other areas of life. You end up a more confident person than you were before. That's not to say that you help others to become a better you. You help others because you can and you should. But by doing so, you do reap some benefits. Surprisingly good, scientifically proven benefits. So in the end, I am writing about personal growth and being attractive. Helping others in their time of need will help you grow into a better person. And the positive attitude, positive energy, and confidence you develop helping others will make you a more attractive person. People love being around positive, confident people. Positivity is attractive, and confidence is sexy. So volunteer. That should be easy right now with all the hurricane recovery efforts. But once that passes, there's still going to always be a need somewhere. Start with your church. Find out what it's doing in your area and join in. If it's not doing anything, maybe this is your opportunity to step up and help your pastor organize some volunteer effort. If your church isn't open to reaching out and helping people, find a church that is. Maybe your church is too small to lead an effort. If that's the case, there are other ways. Maybe your church can partner with another church. Or maybe you or your church can work with a local civic organization. They're always looking for ways to help the community and volunteers to make that happen. Find one that aligns with your convictions and your skills, then jump in and help out. Let me wrap up by saying this. Helping leads to thriving. It does this by increasing your social connection, lowering your stress, lowering your blood pressure, reducing your depression, increasing your sense of well-being and happiness, helping you feel more empowered, helping you feel more in control, and boosting your confidence, which, as I said, is very sexy. So, your homework for this week, get out and help others. Join a team, do some good, thrive on. I hope you enjoyed this week's podcast. See you next week. Till then, be sure to subscribe and go check out my extensive archive of past posts at thrivesingles.com. And thrive on.
Whoa, thrive. Yeah, come alive. There's more to life. You gotta grow, you gotta thrive. Whoa, whoa, you gotta thrive. There's more to life than to just survive. You gotta grow, you gotta thrive.